Week 2, so we're back on here in our West Chermside project. Come with me, I'll show you what the boys have been up to in the first week. They are absolutely smashing it out. So we've had the asbestos guys come through, they removed all the asbestos in the old house, and then our own guys have come through and done all the detailed demolition. So as you can see from behind me here, the only 2 areas of the house we're not touching are the 2 front bedrooms and a couple of front walls. The rest is all completely stripped. We pulled the cladding off the outside of the house, and we're now coming through and starting to get into the new work. So we've only been on site for a week. What the boys are doing behind me here is we actually cut out the old timber flooring where the new bathroom and ensuite are going. So cut that out. The old joist spacings were too wide, so they've gone through and they've put some new joists in. They've fixed them all down securely. And now we're coming through and we're laying this James Hardie Sky-On flooring. So when you do a wet area, it's always best to start with a good substrate. And the only way to do that is by laying a compressed sheeting on top of the joist. We don't use tile underlay on our projects. We only use good quality products like this James Hardie Sky-On board. So on this particular project, again, during our pack process, coming to site, doing the investigations, we found that the old chamfer boards are hardwood. So we've allowed to reuse them. So the boys have stripped the back wall of the house off. We've got these stacked under the house here. We're going to denail them, tidy them up, and then they'll get worked into the new extension. So recycling, reusing, and making sure that we don't send good timber, good quality products like this into landfill. So out in the backyard, work is really cracking along. So we've had a machine out here, we've shaped all the site, and we've also come through, done our detailed profiling, and we've drilled all our holes for our new post for our rear extension. The boys are now coming through and setting up what we call hurdles, and they're starting to get set up for when our steel shows up later today or tomorrow. And what the hurdles are for is we actually put our steel posts in the hole, and then we screw a brace across it, and we set our posts up absolutely perfectly to height and in position before we concrete. That way it makes it far easier while we're concreting them in, that we know that our bearers and our joists are going to be spot on. So stay tuned as we keep you updated on this exciting little West Chermside project.